Who will be Ningthou? A king is called a Ningthou and a queen is called a Liema in Manipuri. This is a story of Manipur from Manipur about what qualities make a good ruler. Read and enjoy. Long, long ago, in the land of Kanglikpak in Manipur, there lived a Ningthou and a Liema. They were loved dearly by the people. The Ningthou and Liema, on their part, never stopped thinking about their Miam, their people. Our Miam should be happy, they said. The people were not the only ones who loved their Ningthou and Liema. The birds and animals too loved them. The Ningthou and Liema always said, everybody of Kanglepak should live in peace, not only the people but the birds, animal and trees. Their beloved king and queen had three sons, Jauba, Sana Yaima, and Sana Tomba. 12 years later, a daughter was born. She was named Sanatombi. She was a lovely child, soft and beautiful inside. She was loved by one and all. The years went by, and the children grew up well. And then one day the Ningthu called all his minister and said, it is now time to decide the Tungi Ningthu, the future king. The minister were shocked, but O Ningthu, what is there to decide? Sana Jauba, your eldest son, will be our future king. Well, the Ningthu replied, that's how it happened in the old days. The eldest son always become the king. But times have changed, so let us select the king who is the most worthy of becoming a king. We will have a contest to select the future king. The Liema said, and so, in the land of Kangleipak, there was a contest, a horse race. Whoever reached the Kongnang, the banyan tree, first would be declared Tungi Ningthu. But then a strange thing happened. Sana Jauba, Sana Yaima, and Sanatomba, all three of them finished the race together. They were expert riders and all three reached the finish line at the same time. There was a great excitement. Look at them. The people shouted, Shagol Thauba Nupa, such fine horsemen. But one question remained. Who would be the Tungi Ningthu? The Ningthu and Liema turned to their sons. The Ningthu said, Sana Jauba, Sana Yaima, and Sanatomba, you have proved that you are fine horsemen. Do something different, each one of you, so that we can decide who will be the Tungi Ningthu. Suddenly, Sana Jauba mounted his horse and held his spear straight in front of him. He looked around. There was a hush among people. What is Sana Jauba, the eldest, going to do? Though they thought to themselves. Sana Jauba then looked at a huge Kongnang standing majestically in the distance. He pierced the tree and jumped his horse right through it. Bravo, bravo, the people shouted. Thoru, Thoru, and then they fell silent. Now it was the turn of a second son, Sanayaima. What would he do? Sanayaima too looked at the Kongnang and as he mounted his horse. Then he too rode towards the tree, harder and harder. The people watched in silence, afraid even to breathe. When he was really close, he urged his horse to jump higher and higher. The horse rose until horse and rider jumped clear over the huge tree and landed on the other side or in a wonderful motion. The people breathed in relief and said in unison, Faji, Faji, wonderful, wonderful. And now it was the turn of the youngest son, Sanatomba. He too rode his horse towards the Kongnung and before anybody knew what was happening, uprooted it. Triumphantly, he carried the tree to the Ningthou and Liama and laid it at their feet. Shout of Thoru Thoru, Faji Faji filled uh, the mountains. The people grew restless. Why were the Ningthou and the Liama taking so long to make the announcement? They craned their necks to see what was happening. The Ningthou and Liama were watching Sanatombi, their 5-year-old daughter. She looked sad and lonely. She stared at the Kongnung which lay dead by the throne. Birds flapped worriedly around, searching for their homes in the tree. Sanatombi walked up to the Kongnung and whispered, "The Kongnung is dead. It was hurt by the spear and now it is dead." The people were all attention. The Ningthou stood up. He looked at the 3 boys. He looked at the little girl. He turned to the people. "If anybody is worthy of becoming the ruler," he said, "it is the little Sanatombi. It was she who told us to look at the soul of the Kongnang. Sanatombi feels the pain of the other. She feels the pain of the people and the animal, the birds and the trees. I declare Sanatombi the future Lama of Kanglipak." The Ningthou said. A silence fell. Everyone turned to look at the little girl, their future queen. There she stood, all of 5, like a small kongnung, with birds flying all around her. They sat on her shoulder and on her head. She held out her hands full of grain, and the birds flapped about her pecking at the food. The Liama is one who doesn't hurt anybody in the kingdom. Indra Mukherjee. The new words we have seen here are peace, quiet, worthy, deserving of, contest, competition, spear, hunter's weapon, triumphantly, victoriously. So this was the reading of the topic. If you like the video, please share with the friends and please subscribe to the channel. Thank you.